What's up, guys? Excuse me. I'm just doing a quick video on my glue up, doing another cutting board. My wife, she found a really good deal, or at least I think it's a good deal. It was 18 pieces of hardwood. It came in 3 species. Well, the one that we got was 6 of maple, 6 of walnut, and 6 of cherry. And it was 2 inches by 18 inches by a thick inch, I think, 1 inch thick. So all I did was I took them and I ripped them down to 1 inch slats so I could get 2 boards out of it. And I'm just playing. Up to this point, I did 1 board. It was a scrap cutoff from a live edge cedar. I'm not sure if cedar makes a good board or not, but that's what I used. A couple boards I used was the 24 by 24 teak wood panel or project boards that you can pick up at Lowe's. But I've seen a lot of people on YouTube and Facebook and stuff doing these glue ups with different hardwoods. And like I said, my wife found this package on Amazon and asked me if I wanted her to get it, and I figure I'd give it a shot. So yeah, I've already prepped all my boards, or all my little slats, into these little pieces, and I've got them arranged how I want them. So I've already done the dry fit method, clamped them up, made sure everything was looking all right. So now I'm just going to get the glue on and get it clamped in. And these things are freaking amazing. If you're doing glue ups and you don't have one of these, man, you're missing out. I think I could say that. Oh, God. Dang it. Generally for these, I like to go a little bit liberal on the glue, make sure everything holds together. I'll use a lot more glue when I'm doing these cutting boards than when I'm making my flags, because when I'm making the flags I'm using stained wood and I really don't want all that much squeeze out. On here it doesn't really matter that much. I'm going to clean off as much of it as the squeeze out as I can with water before I walk away from it, to limit how much work I have on the back end. But yeah, once I get the glue on, I like to use a foam brush and just get it spread out nice and even. You can use your finger too. I'm just being lazy today. Try and get equal coverage. When I'm doing glue up projects, and this could be a personal preference, I use Titebond 3. I know you got Titebond 2 and regular Titebond. I mean, really, I don't know. I'm still new at all this, so I really don't know what the difference is between all of it. I know Titebond 3 is waterproof, so it's recommended for cutting boards and stuff. I generally rather than having 15 different types of glue sitting around, I just get Titebond and I use it for everything. It hasn't failed me yet. I really like it, really easy to work with. When I first started getting into woodworking, I was using Gorilla Glue and all that nonsense. No. I started using Titebond 3 and I really like how it works. So that's all I use. Alright, hold on. Once your glue is applied and you have good coverage, try and limit how much gaps you have. I try and make sure everything is covered. Last thing I want is to have a cutting board fall apart on me. Alright, so once that's done, then I just put everything in place. And again, when I'm doing cutting boards, I'm not really all that concerned with the messiness. I'll get most of it wiped up with water here in a minute. Forgot one. Alright, once you got everything together, it's time to get it under pressure. Try and get one side as squared up as best as I can. Kind of limits how much material I have to rip off with the table saw later. Alright, now we start getting it under pressure. Oh, hold up. I'm not gonna do that. And this is what happens when you don't pay attention. Paper's not agreeing with me here. Come on. All right. We'll get it nice and tight. Now, before I get the top clamps on, what I like to do is I just like to go back and try and get as much of this squeeze out cleaned up as possible. Really makes a huge difference when everything's said and done, how much work you're going to have on the sanding. Because contrary to popular belief, I don't like sanding. Which sounds kind of silly, I know. Jeff, you don't like sanding, yet you're a woodworker. Never said I was a smart woodworker. a little bit of water and this stuff wipes right up. Oh, that got a little carried away. Oh, well. It'll wipe up. I'll even take it one step farther. Some people just leave the bottom alone until after everything is dry and it comes out of the clamps. It's not going anywhere. It's under pressure. These boards aren't moving, so why not just take care of it now? You quickly learn the more you get cleaned up now, the easier it is to work with when it comes out of the clamps. I like Tight Bond 3, but it can be a pain in the butt to clean up if you wait for it to dry fully. Edges off. All right, it's not perfect, but it'll work. It'll work for now. All right, so I'll put it around. Get my other clamp. Where you're doing these glue ups, you want to alternate where your clamping pressure is. So you notice I have clamps going this way. These on the ones I'm putting on top, I'm going to go that way. And it just alternates the clamping pressure, keeps everything nice and even. A little bit more squeeze out to get up. And that about covers that. All right. So that's my glue up. That's my cutting board. Like I said, real simple, real easy. If you're thinking about getting into making cutting boards, butcher blocks, stuff like that, I recommend it. It's fun. Like I said, The package that my wife found for me, it was on Amazon for $40. I was able to get 2 boards out of it, and these are just practice. I'm just tinkering around, see if it's something I want to get into and market. I see what kind of interest is out there, but yeah, I had fun with it. So these are going to stay in the clamp. I've got to work down all next week. I won't be up at the house. So here in about a week and a half, whatever, I'll get back to this, get her sanded down, cut to shape, and then this one I might carve a design in. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. I got a week to figure it out. But yeah, till next time, hope you guys had a great Easter weekend, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Maybe. Nope, it's still going. My remote's not working. All right, now I'm leaving. Or not. I gotta figure this technology out. See you guys later.